Today we're talking about Operation Mount Hope 3. It all started in 1977 when the Soviets released their new attack helicopter, the Mi-25 Hind. This thing weighed in at 18,000 pounds and had titanium armor, as well as titanium rotors, making it basically impervious to small arm fire. Then it had all your basic attack helicopter stuff, Gatling guns, cannons, missiles, rockets, blah blah blah. But what made this thing truly unique is it had the ability to carry 8 troops, not counting the 2 pilots. So being able to operate as armored troop transport with all that firepower was kind of a big deal. So I guess you could say the Soviets knew how to build a pretty good helicopter. It's a good thing they couldn't land a man on the moon, though. Or win a Cold War. Cue the comments section. Buh! America didn't win the Cold War. Buh. Look, I can count on no hands how many Soviet Unions there are today, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a win. Anyways, a number of years later, the Soviets would begin making the Mi-24 Hind. It was essentially a slightly cheaper export model that they would sell to foreign militaries. But they wouldn't sell one to America or any NATO allies because, well, the Cold War. Which is a bold strategy because Uncle Sam's gonna get one way or another, so you might as well make money off of it. At some point, you gotta realize you're dealing with America, okay? We built the 7th biggest pyramid on the planet and put a fucking Bass Pro Shop inside of it. And I've said it once and I'll say it again, bigger isn't always better. Our pyramid is the best pyramid on the planet. Sure, there's 6 bigger pyramids, but guess what they have in them? Dead guys. As opposed to ours that has fishing poles and shotguns and fucking air conditioning, which is way cooler. Literally. I'm trying to tell you, Uncle Sam's about to flip the script, pull the communism card, and make it our attack helicopter. So June 1988, the American government finds out that the Libyan military left one of their attack helicopters just laying around in the desert all willy-nilly, and an order is given from the White House. We're gonna fucking steal it. I mean, acquire it. June 10th, 1988, 2 C-5 Galaxies would depart from Fort Campbell, Kentucky. On those C-5s were the members of the 160th Nightstalkers, as well as 2 of their signature Johnny Cash Chinooks. The C-5s would land in Chad, 500 miles from the objective. The Nightstalkers would unload their Chinooks, fly 500 miles to the objective in the fucking dark. They would arrive to the objective completely unnoticed, at which point they would rip off the rotors and the wings off the Hind and throw them in the back of one of the Chinooks. They would then sling load the rest of the Hind onto the other Chinook. And if you don't know, sling load is just a military term for get me some fucking toe straps. I swear this actually happened. And here's the deal, remember how I said that thing was 18,000 pounds? Yeah, they took off the rotors and the wings, but it was still above the manufacturer's specs for what a Chinook is supposed to be able to pick up. But you gotta realize, we're talking about the Nightstalkers here. Manufacturer specs, the Pirates Code, the Geneva Convention, all that shit's just recommendations. Hold my beer. So they take off, it's going great, and then they hit a sandstorm, fly right through it, 0 fucks given. So they make it back to the rally point, they unsling load the Hind, and then they fed it to a shark. I'm just kidding, that's a C-5. They load from the front like that. Kinda cool. Anyways, they load that up, then they load their Chinooks up, and they take back off towards America. They would land back in Fort Campbell, Kentucky 67 hours after originally departing. And today, that exact helicopter can be seen in a museum in Birmingham, Alabama. Because fucking America. Merch and other links are available at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.